Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's watch party, or today, depending where you're in the world, for Conan the Destroyer. As always, I'm Andrew, and I'm joined by Dom. Welcome, Dom.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, I can see we've got some amazing friends joining us tonight over on our Discord and on YouTube. Let's do a bit of a roll call. But first off, let's get the sync point out there. So today's sync point for the movie will be, and I'll just upload a screenshot to our Discord, when the Universal logo is complete, saying Universal and MCA Company. So while you're getting yourself sorted with that, let's do a roll call. Let's see who's joining us. I can see we've got Sharon, the Gremlin Guy, Mad Matt, Lizard Man, Chaos Sphere, Jedi Wizard, Brainwire, Phonic. Let's go through a few more. Eric, I can see Mr. Furzel, Calbot, Alex Peacock, Edward the Black Prince, and Mad Matt saying hello again. Over on YouTube, we have Pepjin and Jesse Flores joining us at the moment. I've also got to say, I've got a message for everybody. Our amazing friend, Sarah Douglas, when she found out about this watch party, said, "Sorry I can't be there, but I hope you all enjoy yourselves." Welcome Embry as well, who's joined us over there. So the Queen herself from Conan the Destroyer hopes you all have a great time tonight, which is quite frankly awesome. I know, Sharon, you love Sarah. Sarah is a sweetheart and she is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, Dom, when did you first see this movie?
Good
And
God, I think I was
chat as always.
yeah, I think I was born knowing this film in the womb. I have no idea when I first watched it. Was it on TV a lot as in England in the 90s?
It was on satellite television a lot, on sort of Sky Movies rotation.
Because I can't remember renting it ever. But
I actually saw this before I saw Conan the Barbarian.
I think I did too. Yeah, I think I saw them completely out of order. But yeah, I must have watched it either at a friend's house on VHS or just catching it on TV. But I've never not known the Conan franchise, with Arnie as Conan, of course.
Exactly. He is the one and only Conan. But for me, I saw this very much on satellite TV. But like I say, I saw the sequel before I saw the original. And in a lot of ways, I like the sequel. I think it's... I don't know. I like the origin stuff in Conan, but sometimes it's nice not to have an origin.
Yeah, nice just to get enter the story halfway through. Like a Star Wars film.
Exactly. Sharon says it was on cable all the time. Mad Matt. It was shown by Viacom. Lizman says, "I got the movie alongside the original box set. I think I watched them back to back during the early days of my 80s film collection build." Jesse says, "I think I saw Red Sonja first and went backward to Conan." That's a cool way of doing it. And Pepjin says, "I think I was 4 or 5 sitting behind the couch watching it with my dad. While my dad was watching it and secretly watching." Yeah, that's very cool. So, everybody, without further ado, let's get on with this film. Get the show on the road, because I really want to get into this film because I love it. It's a lot of fun. So let's have some fun. So everybody, on the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press play. And I've got to admit, I think they need to do an AI version of Mako's narration. Now we've lost him so long ago, to have him narrate so many movies.
Right.
I just love his.
His ability to recount previous events is just unparalleled.
Yes. I'd love him to narrate our weeks between watch parties.
Yeah. Can you imagine opening a kind of movie any other way besides voiceover of just an awesome battlefield, the sun kind of rising or setting. Yeah. It's hard to tell which. Oh, beautiful colours, though.
Exactly. Pepjin's right. The music is just so incredibly good. The score for these movies is perfect, by Basil Podorus.
Phenomenal.
Fraglord.
I think we said this last time.
Fraglord, if you're struggling to find a copy of the movie to stream, go to Just Watch in your relevant country and put the movie title in. It'll show where you can always stream a copy of a film. I do.
Yeah,
get
I mentioned
the
last time we
these...
saw. Go on.
Yeah, the only thing I do think is I do get the feeling that some of these helmets were maybe left over from the first movie.
Potentially. Almost every single frame of this film could just be a poster.
Yeah.
For any wall.
There's
such a beautiful movie as well.
There's something as well about a mace that's got a beak on it.
Right? That extra level of ouch.
Exactly. Pepchin says that they listen to the score a lot of when they're working from home as background music.
That's an epic soundtrack to have for your day-to-day.
It is. It really is. Sean says,
doing the dishes, just hearing this.
Was in movie after movie. He was always in a movie playing at the local cinema.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Keeps him focused. I don't know. Do you... I want the King Conan movie to come out, but I don't want it as well.
We need the right people. It infuriates me to no end that the guys who ran House of the Dragon were in the process of doing a Conan TV show for Amazon Prime, and they got fired. It would have been so good. Well, it probably wouldn't have been so good.
The King Conan movie potentially could work really well, though, with Arnie back.
Yeah, because he's the right age now.
Can we also say what an amazing location this is they found? I mean, it's almost like an alien world, isn't it?
Yeah.
I believe this was shot in... a lot of this was shot in Spain when I spoke to Sarah a while ago.
How do you survey this land with horses?
Yeah. I would like a helmet like that to wear to the shops.
Cover your entire face. To wear to the shops.
Yes. Do it at the till in the supermarket, in the queue, the checkout.
I want a pint of milk and a pack of those walkers over there, please. Conan's sword. So cool.
It is just awesome. Tracy Walter. Who can tell me one of Tracy Walter's most famous other roles? Welcome, Raul Suspiro. Well, the remake was of Conan the Barbarian, not the Destroyer, but yes, it wasn't very good. But to be fair, Momoa was probably one of the better choices, just the film was utterly terrible. Oh, Mad Matt gets it. He was Bob the Goon in Batman the movie.
Bob the Goon.
That was his title. Welcome, Alex Peacock, joining us. Sharon, yes, he was Erin Brockovich as well.
Oof.
I just love the over-the-top kind of superhuman strength feats he's able to do. Yes.
It's believable, though, because he's so hench.
Yeah.
The guy's a certified beefcake. Did he get beefier between movies?
Well, what was interesting was, I'm trying to remember the story. So, basically, after this movie came out, as part of the publicity, Arnie appeared at, I believe it was the Mr. Universe or Mr. Olympia contest as a correspondent, but secretly he just entered the contest, entered the contest and won. That's right, Sharon, he was also in City Slickers as Cookie.
It is interesting to see him still do these sword maneuvers to this day on his Twitter page.
Yeah. Well, Alex Peacock's saying, if they made it now, Well, I like to think Arnie would push for as much practical possible location suits, practical effects, studio finances. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I do think a lot of the location filming stuff could work well for a future Conan movie if they used the virtual sets that they were using for things like The Mandalorian with the Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
Because they do tend to look absolutely incredible. Oh, welcome to Rui. Forgive me, I'm saying it wrong. Rui Suspiro from Portugal. Welcome, our friend. Oh, it's his eyes when he's attacking. They're just like wired.
Yeah, there aren't many actors that can be very intimidating with their physique alone, but Arnie managed it.
Oh, yeah.
His acting skills weren't ever amazing, but damn, he can hold your attention when he's on the camera. All the teachers in the audience need one of those whirly things for when their kids at school get out of hand.
Stop the kids making noise. Yeah, exactly, Lizard Man. Every dog in a 3-mile radius probably heard that whirring.
Have you had enough of me slaughtering your men? Do you yield?
I would say as well, a genuine compliment to Arnie is, in the 2 years since Conan the Barbarian, his English pronunciation has come on a lot.
Yeah, it's way better. I'm trying to figure out if it's strawberry preserves on that sword or not.
Exactly. He was always fun, Sharon. Yeah, she would have been a great Evelyn.
Yeah, would have been perfect. Absolutely perfect as Evelyn. I do miss this kind of fantasy. This very light, magically inspired fantasy. It's so unknown that it just exists and no one questions it.
But there's probably a bit more magic in this one.
Yeah.
With Crom.
There is a massive multiplayer RPG of Conan, and it gives you the choice of picking which deity you want to go with. How anyone can ever pick anyone but Crom is a mystery to
me. Exactly.
Easily convinced, isn't he, old Conan? He doesn't take much to...
Conan's got a good heart, I guess, but equally he's... I think his IQ possibly isn't the sharpest. He's easily manipulated.
Yeah. Oh, he's just honest, isn't he? You've got nothing I want to give. Oh, really? Well, tell me what you want and I'll give it to you.
But again, that's a great... I just love these marketplaces and the way these worlds seem so alive.
Well, they're alive until they get to anywhere where you're traveling, and then it's barren wasteland.
Yeah.
How anyone ever encounters anyone like they did in the opening there is an absolute mystery.
Well, Lizard Man's got a good job. Got a good job tip here over on Discord, which is you should never take a job offer from a person who sends underlings to try to kill you in the first instance. It's never a good sign. Exactly.
Well, that's how I got the job at Creative EC. Robin sent people to kill me, and I fought them off.
That's right. And welcome to Taylor J1. Love the presence of magic in this one. Also, the more over-the-top costumes. And this one's a bit more fantastical, I would say, in some ways than Barbarian.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
The only thing about... right, he needs to
bonk.
stop punching and hitting camels in these movies.
It's only the one.
I don't know if you remember, in the first movie, I believe he punched the camel out, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
But I don't know.
It's
The
only
only thing I
callback.
do miss in this movie is is it Subatoy, his friend, the thief?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the peacocks. This is a great set.
Oh, it really is. Oh, welcome to our friend Taylor J from California. Sharon said the rights to Conan expired at the end of last year by Marvel, and it was announced earlier this year. Yeah, Universal cancelled King Conan. That's a shame.
I know. This is like halfway between Masters of the Universe and Flash Gordon.
Yeah. You've even got weird men with staffs and pointy hats.
Yeah.
It's just great fun. Calbot's saying maybe they're bringing Conan into the MCU. Conan the Barbarian, the first Avenger.
Dagoth, the Dreaming God. Well, I believe that all of these contemporary writers of the time were kind of besties. So, like Edgar Rice Burroughs and H.P. Lovecraft all intermingle. But Dagoth, the Sleeping One, does sound like a Lovecraftian monster more than it does a Conan god. Yeah, the god of naps. I can get behind that. She has mood lighting in her quarters. And a pair
the
of
costume
panthers.
design is fantastic.
It is. It's beautiful.
Skelos.
Toth Amon.
I would love to know what the inspiration for some of these names of the characters are, because quite often they're anagrams of things or people's names. So Tothamon is probably, possibly, I don't know, the catering assistant or something.
Yeah. Those earrings look really heavy. Whatever happened to circular beds?
I guess the problem is you fall off them.
I believe it was peak civilization when we had circular beds everywhere.
Yeah. Speaking of beds, Dom, as we said previously before this watch party, I'm quite tired today. For those who don't know, my wife and I went away for the weekend to an Airbnb, but unfortunately I didn't realise that the bed in the Airbnb was one with a metal frame at the bottom. And I'm 6'3", nearly 6'4", and as a consequence, my bed here, I have nothing at the bottom of it, so my feet can hang off if they need to. I was having to sleep with my legs folded up for the past 2 nights, which wasn't pleasant. Exactly, Pepin. What happens to circular beds' corners?
They'll come around again, Chaos.
God. And Olivia
Yes.
Darbo. Olivia Darbo?
See, I need an evil Lynn to help me just pass out when I need to.
I mean, she basically is proto-evil Lynn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great, Mad Matt. His collection's got a signed photo of her.
Brilliant.
And of course, she appeared in Star Trek: The Next Generation as a secret Q. She didn't realize she was a Q. And 1987, her sister, I believe, was in a very famous movie. What was that?
Better people have tried to kill Conan. Some have succeeded, but he always comes back. Old school fantasy.
Edward the Black Prince. Yes, I'm sure this barbarian won't violate the sexy women innocence. Yes. Remember that, barbarians aren't known for their... Oh, God. Remember, what did Conan say was best in life? About the lamentations
Something
of
about
their
lamentation,
women.
yeah.
Yes. Conan, no.
They really liked this wall, didn't they?
Something else I love about a lot of these movies is the fact the scenery changes so suddenly. We've gone from basically a desert to now
to a luscious green forest.
Woods. Yeah. That's right, Sharon. Her sister was the Bond girl in The Living Daylights. Miriam, her sister.
I wonder how you get the job of being Conan's sidekick.
I don't know.
Is there an application process, or?
A bit of cannibalism as well. Attempted cannibalism. Good wholesome family
cannibalism's fine. When you get insulted by a barbarian for your barbaric ways, you're doing something really wrong.
Hang on, these are the proto Ewoks.
Oh, yeah, they are.
For human flesh, didn't they? Exactly, Chaos Fear. Tatooine to Endor Ewoks. Yeah, they live in the wood. They're the proto Ewoks.
Yep. The damned Ewoks. That's a good insult there.
Yeah. I've got to admit, as a wizard, though, aside from drawing all the stuff on Conan for stop the demons taking him, he may be a wizard, but I don't see a great deal of magic from him in most of the movie.
When Egg Shen defeats you in wizardry, you've got problems.
Yeah. I'm yours.
That's the correct answer when Arnie says he needs you, regardless of what the context is.
When a 6-foot-odd barbarian with a giant sword. Oh, now they're on Tatooine, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
After taking
when a barbarian with a sword asks of you, you deliver.
I need you.
Okay.
I'm yours, dude. See? Lush greenery is inches from sand. Don't you know your biomes, Andrew? Look, they took down an AT-AT walker. This is the bones of it.
Yeah. The only thing I'd say is I do get the Monty Python and the Holy Grail vibes sometimes from these horses running.
Just an excuse to have that awesome soundtrack come booming in again.
We are carrying sticks with our donkeys.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are they selling? Sticks?
Yes, sticks.
Sticks and stones to break bones.
That's right. Oh, well, I've got to admit, is it Bombata? He looks very friendly carrying his mace with a giant beak
beak on it.
Yes. Casual theft.
Oh, you.
What a lot of people don't actually realise is that this was actual footage of them trying to get Grace Jones to leave her trailer in the morning. This isn't a scene shot for the movie.
It's candid filming.
Yeah. Grace, you're needed on set.
Good God. You can't count to 6. I like how kind of suave Conan is. Just
I'd have thought the big man with the spear might have had something to say about Conan spoiling their fun. Yes, I'll shoot my scenes. Yeah. The problem is, as well, Grace Jones was is quite the person, especially back in this era. There are some very interesting interviews and things you'll see on YouTube with her. To say she was a diva would be an understatement. I believe you didn't interview Grace Jones, you experienced Grace Jones.
Yeah. Why are all these people presenting their faces for pummeling?
Miss Calbot, I can believe that. Grace Jones reportedly injured 2 stuntmen during production of this movie. Yeah, 2 stuntmen injured that they found the bodies of.
Yeah, the only 2 that they found.
If you were British, in the 80s, again, Dom, you may not know this, you might be a bit on the young side, there was a very peculiar advert for a brand of French car, and a Renault advert, and it showed a robotic version of her head rising up out of the desert, her mouth opening and a car driving out.
That's meant to make you buy a Renault.
Dom has questions.
I do.
Oh, sorry, Citroen.
Oh, it makes perfect sense now.
Yeah,
it sounds more
French
like a Citroen commercial.
There you go. For our Discord community, I've just posted the. Oh, Sharon's posted it as well. There we go. Yeah, Jedi Wizard says I have questions on that one.
I do like how organically it just very easily adds another member to the team, to the D&D party, and it makes perfect sense with no dialogue shared between either of them until now.
I like his fact she doesn't even have a full helmet. The helmet she has is basically for headbutting people, it appears.
It's more protective than the other helmets in the group. Conan's is leather band with studs on it. Also for headbutting people.
Sharon says, yes, it's a very bizarre commercial. Thank goodness for YouTube. Nothing is ever lost.
Good.
Yeah, I would actually fear for my life should Grace Jones come at me on
a... She can joust.
Laser Gun Barbarian, welcome. Yes, I have. That's a fantastic advert. I believe it's a Mexican or South American Renault advert. The Dungeons and Dragons car advert that has the classic
the best Dungeons and Dragons content we've ever had, and it's a freaking car commercial.
Yep.
It's great that it's showing a multitude of fighting styles as well. It makes the world seem so much more
Yeah.
full and lived in and gritty.
I like the fact as well, you're seeing Wilt Chamberlain with that sword there, and you can see how big he is as a man. He's an absolute giant of a man. That sword is proportionally too small for him.
Yes. It is incredible how Grace can seem as intimidating as she does in this film.
Yeah.
It's good physical acting, and I don't think a lot of people realize how difficult it is to be a physical presence, especially when you're side by side with Arnie, a literal human beefcake.
I also love the fact, again, here we are, we've seen this scene transition. So we've gone from desert to forest to volcanic village, I guess, with mud. Now we're on some frozen wasteland with in Scotland, clearly.
Okay, this set is kind of cheap.
Yeah, but it's endearing.
Yeah.
And now we see Pat Roach. But what's quite interesting is Pat Roach tends to play heavies and not so much an act. He tends to be more an acting stunt man than an outright actor here. In most roles, he played the big burly German that Indy fought in Raiders of the Lost Ark, the one who fell into the blades of the plane.
Do you reckon that's what they had to do? Find people that were beefed up? Like, they had to find so many actors that were either ginormously tall or immensely wide, just because they had Arnie as the lead. That's a cute transition.
I like that. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? With the
yeah. I don't believe in taking watch.
Yeah. There is something very dreamlike about this kind of beautiful animation we're seeing of this smoke, whatever it is, dragon or something.
They can never get the frame rate correct.
Not quite.
Back in these days. But it adds to the dreamlike quality, like you said.
Yeah. Also, they are the worst. He is the worst bodyguard ever. It is like a winged serpent, isn't it?
Yeah. Very useful trick. Every time I'm comfy in bed and I want a snack from the fridge, I could just turn into a bird and go grab it.
That Airbnb, the bed doesn't have things at the bottom. See?
But with your walls covered in paper mache ice.
No, neither that.
Sure it is. Is that a euphemism, dude?
I don't know.
It better not be.
That bedding looks remarkably clean and comfortable.
It does. It looks very cozy.
Yeah. When they come to rescue her, I'd be like, hang on. I was sleeping on the floor, and now I'm sleeping on a very nice... Look, that's what she was asleep on.
Rocks, like literal pebbles.
Yeah.
You're all crap guards. Who was on watch? Jenna was. Why?
Jenna!
We'll have to take this convenient boat. panting indistinctly, says my subtitles.
Yes. I love the fact of, where is she?
There.
In that... Exactly, Lizard Man. This is why they should have had a dog with them.
Yeah. Yeah, why didn't the horse neigh at them?
Yeah. It is fortunate that boat got left for them.
It's very fortunate, yeah. Some bloke's going to come back now and be like, I swear I left me boat round here somewhere, right? Oh, this...
Yeah,
this
that
effect.
is quite badly imposed.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Also, is he hitting the guy in the head near? He is, every time he...
Yeah!
Brilliant.
Bonk.
It's a small world.
I was about to say Disney ride.
Yeah, Lizman said, what are you guys on about? I totally believe it on the water right now.
Especially because they were going like away from the flow of the river. Boats move horizontally. Doesn't everyone know this? Just watch Titanic.
That boat is seriously rocking around. I'd be worried I'd have fallen off that, getting off the boat.
Especially if I've just got concussion from Arnie smacking me in the head with the oar.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, man. Please keep your hands inside the boat until the ride comes to a complete stop.
It's no good. I can't break the wall. He looks up and sees an exit sign.
Yeah. Through the gift shop.
We're going to go through the gift shop, but be careful. You'll be very tempted to purchase the crap.
Yeah. But I want an evil wizard pencil topper. Yeah, that the thief's look that
is how
is
I
our
feel.
look of everyone watching them just go like, really?
It's up to you. I always hated the water levels.
Yeah. It's quite a lot of faith on their part, isn't it? To put... Basically, there will be something under the water when they go there.
Yeah. There's nothing, Akira. You lied to me. You lied to Crom.
That actually looks like the water might be a bit warmer in there than...
That looks cozy. That looks
Yeah.
incredibly cozy.
And I will take my pointy ball stick with a beak on the end.
My beak mace.
Mr. Phil says, does anyone ever hold their breath during underwater scenes to see if it's realistic for a character to hold their breath that long, or am I the only one? I think you're probably the only one there, my friend.
I do it all the time, don't worry.
Mad Matt says they missed walking past Superman.
Going into Berserk territory now.
That is a very nice sort of effect there, isn't it? What I'm loving about this, I know it's a bit silly, but I'm loving the silliness. I love the fact there's overly complicated, pointless machines and wheels and gears and stairs, and it's great.
Fun fantasy.
Yeah, I don't want realistic fantasy.
No, yeah, I don't watch fantasy to get realism. I'm not there being like, well, hang on, how does this structure function? Who built it?
Exactly.
Nah.
Yes, we did laser gun barbarian, but thank you again. He was Bob. The thief sidekick is Bob the Goon from Batman '89. Bombata, come and hit it with your spike stick.
Hit it with the beak.
Exactly, Mad Matt. It's like Jareth, the Goblin King's waiting for them to get in at the moment. And my subtitle just said, liquid dripping.
I like the idea that they had a signposted way so that the villain could lure them in. And they just ignored it.
Why did Bob the Goon, was he exhaling
smoke?
like smoke?
Yeah. Why was he
the rest
vaping?
of them weren't breathing, like showing anything, but he actually looked like he was smoking. Yeah, Mr. Fizzle, are they holding cigarette smoke in his mouth? He looked like he was exhaling a cigarette.
What is this? He has his clamp escape vessel.
Ah, that's cool, Calbart. Thank you. According to IMDb, they put dry ice in a little cage contraption in their mouths.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so they're now Conan's doing the escape room, and they've all got to help him get out.
Yep. I'd do that escape room, to be fair. A Conan the Barbarian inspired escape room.
And the wizard will be like, get your fingerprints off the glass.
Look, read the sign. It says, don't touch.
Don't touch the glass.
It's bolted down for a reason.
Oh, there's always something cool about a fight in a room with lots of mirrors.
Yeah. Enter the Dragon vibes. It's going to be the Crystal Maze now, isn't it? We're going to have the host jump down the corner.
It does look a bit like the Crystal
energetic.
Maze. Yeah, there is something very weird about the smoke coming out his mouth when he's speaking. Just cut all their heads off Conan.
Yeah, just
look.
swing.
If you think they're all your enemy, just be barbaric, and we've seen you can swing your sword around in circles in your training.
Take them all down at once.
Just take them all down. It won't matter if you kill the right. You're not worried about the right one or the wrong one.
Gotta love a good old rubber mask.
Exactly, Lizard Man. I know this boss fight. You have to smash all the mirrors first, or the bad guys just keep coming. Exactly.
Yeah. Flap those arms, Arnie.
Come on, I just want a selfie.
Remembering all the times I was like play wrestling with my mates as a kid. God,
was he
that
a
movie
giant lizard in a red cape?
Yeah, frequently. Came out of mirrors, occasionally killed people.
This is wonderfully crap.
Yes, it is.
But this is what I want. Proper fantasy nonsense. Yeah. Exactly, man. Mad Matt is like the scene in Airplane. Pepjin says it's like WWE.
There he is, Conan with the steel sword. It's not effective. Couldn't they fork out slightly more money for the mask? Did they have to get it from A Spirit Halloween?
This is pure video game, though, isn't it? This bit,
Oh yeah, it's very
jokingly,
video
as we were
gamey.
saying, it's like a video game. The whole bit is smashing the mirrors to weaken him.
It's one of the most well-remembered parts of this film as well, so
Yeah.
it sticks with you.
Is he tickling the monster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
comes the suplex. Oh, me head.
Yeah, it's waking her up, all the glass. It's the bloody noise of all the windows breaking. It's
Yeah.
waking her up.
It's like, bloody hell, can someone stop destroying the glass?
This is the worst Premier Inn or travel lodge I have been to.
The bed's nice, but the noise.
Yes. Yeah,
And all the
TripAdvisor
staff
review.
exhale.
3 out of 5. Bedding extremely comfortable. Management take you directly to your room with a valet service.
Of a winged serpent.
Yeah, with a winged serpent. However, I was awoken in my slumber due to someone smashing a disproportionate number of mirrors. Exactly, Phonic. Conan the Mirror Destroyer.
There is uno mas. Oh no, there's multiples.
Well, if he's worried about hurting his friends or whatever, he could just break it not too hard, you know? Just smash the glass a bit.
No, you have to thrust your sword through at enormous velocity. Here's your weapon, lad. You must blast it in my sternum. You bastard. I only wanted to have a wrestle.
And now you know where the diamond from Titanic came from.
Yep, we all know now.
That's a nice effect, though, that kind of...
It is. That's how I want to go out, but with more of a bang.
What, touching a giant diamond and shattering into light?
Yes.
Oh, now he can smash...
I got my beak stick.
Yeah, with the beak stick.
I like the idea that he got the beak stick and all he did was kick it. Good God, he is a Goliath, isn't he? Look how tall he is.
Oh, yeah.
Double tap
It
him.
appears so, Sharon, that he could have broken out at any time. So, but then, is this an intentional plot point, Sharon? That Bombata broke out so easily? Could he have broken out at any point to have
Oh, he
helped
did
Conan?
want Conan to die. Well, he's been ordered to let Conan die.
Mm.
I mean, when you beat the boss, you have to get some kind of loot.
Yeah, she's going to hold it up above her head like that and go, da-da-da-da. You've got the magic diamond.
put it in
Sharon,
our
exactly.
bag
This
of
movie's
holding.
got some depth to it.
Why does the villain's lair always explode? I told them not to build it out of glass.
Thank God that Conan had the idea to leave the layer that's falling apart rather than them just stood around and scrape it, you know.
He broke the load-bearing mirror, that's what it was.
Exactly. That diamond held the whole place up from lateral forces.
The sets are gorgeous. They are like video game levels.
Yeah.
Just so many of them. This is the icy one.
Oh god, they're back in the boat.
Quick, get on the boat, the rickety boat.
Right.
Princess, you sit right here. I can't take more concussions.
No, he's put the guy at the back so he can keep. He's hitting him on the head again.
He's hitting him still. Please, Arnie, I don't want to sit here no more. No, you sit right there, mate.
Bombarda, he's hitting the thief in the head with the skull on the stick. You know what though? This is a big thing of a lot of 80s movies though, with the female character kind of just not doing much except screaming.
Yeah. Staying so far away from that bloody oar now.
I'd be.
Back to
Why are they all going back like they're really sad? They've been victorious in their quest. Okay, Jedi Wizard, you be safe, my friend, and we'll see you in a week. They don't seem exactly happy.
God, they're terrible.
Bombarda's being a bit of a git, to be honest.
He is. Oof. Oh, that poor horse.
Mm. I poked myself with my big pointy ball stick thing.
That rogue always getting his sneak attack damage off. Get skewered, boy. That's what I'd do too. This is a beautiful location. Where is this? I need to go there.
Stunning.
There you go. You're free. Run.
No, he's going to fight Conan.
God, she got out of there quick, didn't she?
I would.
Oh, there she is, by the rock.
See, you can spin your sword, Conan.
Yeah.
Why weren't you spinning your sword earlier when you were trying to smash all the mirrors? And you can tell she's absolutely freezing to death at the moment.
Yeah, it's cold where they are. The horses below him are just like, sorry about this, mate. Talking to each other. I don't mean to get in your face and all that, but my rider is so obsessed with cutting down yours.
So I want to hear from the community as well. What are some of your other sword and sorcery or fantasy movies that you really enjoy, particularly in the 90s movies? Because I definitely think with fantasy movies, there wasn't a great deal of fantasy in the sort of the 90s. I think it went a bit, kind of died off.
By the wayside. It became very expensive, didn't it?
Yeah. We ended up with some strange sort of fantasy films in the late 90s, early 2000s, like Warriors of Virtue.
Not seen that one.
The kangaroo ninjas. Yeah.
What?
Very strange looking. Very strange.
Oh, yeah. Return of the King is returning to the cinemas for its 20th anniversary.
Beastmaster, says Mad Matt. Yeah, Beastmaster's great. It is a cool helmet, Lizard Man. I'll say that snake helmet's very cool.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Ooh. Did the Beastmaster, Conan, and Red Sonja ever team up? I don't believe they did, because I don't believe the Beastmaster was in the Hyberian Age, was he? That's a strong glare from Arnie.
Yeah, you get that look, you've fucked up. Yeah, sure.
I mean, she literally goes up to his belly button.
Yeah.
He's so tall. Yeah. Bombarda's sharpening his sword that he basically never uses. I'm assuming he's going to butter his bread or something with that.
Probably. Why would you use that little pitiful knife when you have a beaked mace?
Prime. Yeah, you are
Ease
sleazy.
on, mate.
You are sleazy.
Let me assist you. She doesn't seem to mind. You tell him.
Don't go near Grace Jones, my friend. You'll be crying in the bedroom, saying, "Grace Jones, please leave me alone, Grace Jones. Please, I'm sorry. I'm out of my depth here, Grace Jones."
Yeah. Can't handle the fire, stay out of the kitchen. Wait, is this day for night? Is that daylight in the background I'm seeing?
Sure. Moonlight, we'll say.
Ah, yes. Oh, he looks like a kid whose crush has come over to him.
It's the wizard's own formula. He calls it Noxema.
He calls it cream cheese.
Yeah.
I'm a princess. I can be a queen.
Yes, Mr.
Oh,
Furzel.
look at him.
Conan does not hold his liquor well. It's probably drinking mead out the gourd. I've tried mead
blood of
before,
his
and it
enemy.
was absolutely disgusting.
It's very sickly sweet, isn't it?
I do not recommend drinking medieval alcoholic beverages.
I drink that over the water of medieval times.
Quite possibly. I don't know, Sharon. Right, you're saying how much would it take for him to get drunk? 5 litres of one that'll contain? I'm sure. It depends, because I don't suppose they were measuring alcohol levels of brewed drinks back then to any reliable level. I don't suppose they were arresting fermentation in a lot of drinks either. So quite possibly it could have been very, very strong. Bombarta.
Now's your chance. Get him. Stick him in the head with that
Beak
pointed mace.
No.
There's a dangerous end and a
So you've got
slightly
crazy
less
eyes.
dangerous
You
end.
never teach a woman crazy eye, or anybody with eyes that crazy, to use a weapon.
I could teach you how to use this. Holds up an AK-47. The crazy eyes come out. Ah, yes, please do. It's the litmus test to see if they should learn or not. Ouch. He smelled combat in the air and it woke him.
Yes.
Group it. Nope, not going to make the obvious joke. He's always getting bonked on the head, the poor guy.
Poor guy. I don't really quite if you've beheaded him by accident. I don't... Oh. Okay. Who else but Bombarta?
Hey, how tall is that man?
It really is. The wizard's asleep at the back.
As it should be.
Apparently, Mad Matt says he's 7'1".
Oof, good God.
What do you do with him?
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees, little lady.
I like his headband because he looks like he's going to an aerobics class.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to strap on some leg warmers and get the Jane Fonda workout going.
I've got to admit, as the movie's going on, this bit's a bit of a... We had some great action. We had all the wizard stuff. That was good. And now this is like this big kind of... we need to pad it out a bit.
It's a lulling moment.
I mean, how do you think flowers grow? Yes, Mad Matt, get on with it.
Get on with it! It's an awesome scabbard as well that the Conan sword has.
Because Bombarda's going to easily just nip through the gap.
Think skinny thoughts, Bombassa. We'll take half the mountain with you.
So they walked through the big gap, left all the horses behind and the equipment.
Yep, as one does. I've just realised that Grace is walking barefoot.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Huh. Found a castle, so it's fine.
It's a cool set, though. Very cool looking, kind of.
Mm.
I've noticed as well, our Conan's sword seems to alternate between being either hip mounted or mounted on his back.
Yeah.
In the scabbard. Creaking continues. Yeah, exactly, Cal, but that was probably an awkward conversation for the actor since she was actually 14 at the time.
No wonder they're going around the conversation.
Conan's like, I've been in a place like this before, and I had a sword. I found my sword here.
Again, it's a very fun set.
Mm.
It's got depth, height, it's got cobwebs everywhere. It's just fun. Like a very alien structure that you don't see ever, but it's clearly purposeful for something. And that slight mystery, that lived in quality, makes the world feel like it has history. Rather than being a clean, spruced up place or a. Yeah, it is very Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Come on. When are they going to get to the box factory? They're out saying, strange woman.
Yeah.
I do feel for Wilt Chamberlain here because I suspect he was banging his head quite a bit on the set.
It's only cardboard, it's fine.
I will say it was brave of them to do such a different story for Conan the Destroyer, though.
Yeah.
It's a very, very different story to Conan the Barbarian, which ultimately is a revenge movie.
Mm. I suppose Conan was in the cultural zeitgeist at this point. It didn't need much explanation or.
No. There you go. See, his sword's now
On his hip.
on his hip. Wambata. Look at the size difference between the two.
I know, it's insane. I would like to see just a button just off to the edge. Just lift door. Like a crank.
Yeah. Put your back into it, man.
Yeah, left with your back.
Exactly, Sharon. Thinking out loud now, does Grace's tail serve a purpose other than covering up her buttocks, probably for the ratings board? Not much.
That's it, nice and slow.
That's it. Yeah. I'm sure it's completely safe.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Definitely doesn't look heinous.
Lovely set, though. Lovely set.
Beautiful.
Okay, I would be a bit concerned while I've gone into this seemingly abandoned castle and chamber, why all the torches were lit if I was part of this expedition party. Yeah, I'd be concerned about why they were all lit. Oh, here we go. Thief's downfall.
Yep. The downfall is his constipation that he's going to have later on when he has a blockage in his...
Well, exactly. When you consider how hard those large diamonds would be.
This convenient giant diamond that I yoinked from a wizard. Let's slap this in here.
Once more. Exactly, Mr. Furzle. Never take jewels embedded in a wall. Okay. Just place the diamond in the hole thing and...
Let the dreaming gods wake.
Exactly.
Oh, Cthulhu, come back to us. Boss music plays, you just see a health bar come at the bottom.
That's right. Door chamber drop. Various henchmen start appearing.
Yep, there's the boss music.
Yep. Again, though, it's a beautifully shot scene.
Yeah. This could be an album cover, honestly.
Yeah. I do suspect we're about to see some very ropey 80s. Yep.
Yep, there it is.
Crom.
That's just his answer for everything, isn't it?
Exactly, Fraglord. If the widescreen gets less wide, the cutscene is over, and it's game controller time.
Who turned off the gas?
I'd like to have seen her looking at the horn with a bag of sand and rubbing her chin.
Yeah, contemplating.
Yeah.
Taking some sand out, putting some sand back in.
Also, I do think there was a missed opportunity here to have undead guards come out those tombs.
Oh, yeah. Could have been Hades, for all you know. Could have been.
Put it in the bag. There we go.
Yep, the bag of...
The horn bag we brought.
MacGuffins.
Death to the world, life of Valerio. Conan. No, Conan. No. This is not a good idea.
The boy's loyal, clearly.
Yes, Conan. Leave the... Conan did something smart there for once.
Yeah.
Don't let the thief prise the giant jewels out the wall with his knife.
Especially the ones that look kind of scarab-like. You were all very quiet. The Gimp Patrol.
Road Warrior, Part 2? I am Lord
or Hellraiser. Just walk away.
I don't think Mr. Fursall that is Christopher Lee. He just looks a bit like him.
Imagine if it was Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
He's a god. This is a Lovecraftian.
Why did he take out that one poor guy?
He was only 2 days away from retirement as well.
That's right.
Oof! The beak mace just opened that boy up like a pack of candy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to fight Bombasser either.
You're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Fraglord. Okay, we are at the point where they're fighting all the people who've attacked them in the crypt. What?
Oh.
Oh. Oh, a bit of blood spraying around there.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Oh. I said some great agility from Arnie there.
Yeah, it's very dexterous. Clearly, he didn't just pump all his stats into strength. Why does everyone touch that thing so delicately?
Mm.
Oh!
Yeah, Sharon's saying, what a waste of an army. They can't take out 2 guys. Possibly, though. They've just been out of practice. They've been down there for so long. And take the big diamond now.
See, the old man's secretly hench. Christopher Lee Standen from Wish.com is... But I want this gem.
The actor... the actor there is named Ferdy Mayne, who is a German-British stage actor.
He has the stage presence of a stage actor.
Yeah. he was a war hero, I'll be honest. In real life, at the start of the Second World War, he operated as an informant for MI5.
Nice.
And he was in Howling 2.
Ah, yes. He was in the Howling 2 as well?
Yes.
Because wasn't Christopher Lee in the Howling 2?
He was also, we've seen him before in Sword and Sorcery, he was also the father of Hawk and Voltan in Hawk the Slayer.
Oh my god!
He was the guy who made the Mind Sword.
Yes!
He's a Watch Party legend. Exactly, Calbot. Competing garage door openers.
Click, 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 click. Oh, the music is great. Such fun.
I wonder what landscape they're going to come out into now.
Another biome. The lava level or something.
Yeah.
How many times do you have to be betrayed by this man to understand what's going on?
Well, it's not just that. I'd also be, if I was Bombardier, I'd be concerned you bring the whole lot down on yourself.
Yeah.
Because I would say smashing the roof of a tunnel with a stick, with a mace, with a beak on it is not an exact science as to where the rock will fall. No, it's not ideal at all, Pepjin.
Bombardier actually graduated from Barbarian University with a double degree in mace beakology. And masonry, so he's fully aware of exactly where to hit.
With a specialism in smacking tunnel walls.
How friggin' convenient! They are right beside the horses. See, if only they broke in there, they wouldn't have had to do any of the other stuff. They would have just walked on through, got the horn.
Yep, Sharon says they've been in water, the desert, mountain, and forest. What's left? Sky level.
The sky level. She's so small compared to him.
Yeah.
Damn polystyrene rocks.
So since the start of the movie, it's noticed Conan started wearing trousers.
Yeah, he has. He put some pants on.
He changed from his posing pouch to.
He clearly got an upgrade. He looted a body, and I think like
he did. He found
pants.
He found a. Yeah. He got rid of his. He got rid of his beginner equipment.
Yeah, his starting equipment's gone. It's leveled up since then.
Yeah. Got some coins. Got some DLC.
Yeah, he put. He got the pants DLC.
Yeah. Yes, Conan. We knew that all along.
Yeah. Well, time to kill her.
I like the fact he's got his axe on the horse. I want to see Conan use his axe and the sword at the same time.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a bit like, you have my sword, you have my axe, my hammer.
I ain't going with you guys.
I'm giving you nothing. I ain't giving you nothing.
Rabble, rabble, rabble. Arr. Wait for me, guys.
I don't know if this thief guy is actually Conan's. What? They got peacocks in the.
Yeah, they had them there previously. They got black swans there too. Look at them go.
I don't know.
Was that an Illuminati symbol there? Is this the Illuminati?
I don't know. It's either that or like a country club.
The golf club where there's just peacocks everywhere.
Exactly, Sharon. It's a Las Vegas hotel lobby.
Yeah, it does look like one. Armed guards included.
Yeah. Maybe that's the thing, Dom. Maybe you should suggest they build a casino that's themed around a Iberian castle. Well, Lizardman says they can't be low maintenance. They're peacocks. I imagine they're not the easiest birds to keep as pets. No. Please don't tell me they were actually letting the actors do that.
Ah, yes. Drink the Kool-Aid.
Here, I got you some Mountain Dew Code Red.
To Code Red Mountain Dew. It tastes like poison. It smells like poison.
That's Mountain Dew. Have you had it before?
This episode of the Watch Party is sponsored by Mountain Dew Code Red.
Yeah. Mr. Fursel saying, Dom, you should drink mixed Mountain Dew Code Red with bourbon.
Should I? That's an affront to bourbon.
I'm not sure with your diabetic status what that would quite do to you.
Probably kill me.
That's a really nicely shot lit scene. Apart from the Joker being hit in the head. That's a really nicely shot kind of scene.
It is beautiful.
Hang on. Cousin's sister's brother would be your cousin?
Yes. Yes, it would. My cousin's sister's brother twice removed.
Why have you got an American accent, my friend? One of the only people in the movie who has.
Never trust a man with a staff adorned by a multi-eyed skull.
And an American accent in Iberia.
And an American accent.
Oh, I like that.
The fact he hit him with the...
Yeah, but I like the fact he hit him with the
torch.
The flaming torch. It just left molten material all over him.
Set him alight.
Yeah.
Don't make the obvious joke.
No. I'm sorry, the god looks stupid. I'm sorry, the
He
god
looks
looks
so
really
gormless. Yeah.
stupid. Ooh, piece of candy.
Pepjin saying it's what his D&D barbarian would do. That's fair. They do have a full 5e party. They've got the barbarian, the monk / fighter. She's probably a fighter, actually. The rogue.
I'm sorry to say though, I would not follow a god, even if it was an all-powerful god, that looked that stupid.
With a horn on its head.
Yes.
But he's the god of naps. It's a god worth fighting for.
Oh, he throws away his axe and uses his beak.
Beak mace.
The beak mace.
'Twas passed down by me father. It shall be the weapon I use to defeat you, Conan. Crap, I missed.
Surely, though, why are they not just all rushing him and killing him?
You gotta have an honourable battle of meat slab against meat slab.
I'd say rush him.
So would I. You're gonna stab her in the face.
He's going to slit her throat.
Ah, yes.
Yep, stupid-looking god.
Yeah, he looks pretty stupid. Come on, god of naps. Can't you look pretty cool? I don't want to have to relinquish my faith
yes,
to you.
Lizard Man, I believe this is the same music from the Snake Orgy in the last movie.
Spear the wizard.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Oh. That jar was worth 1,000 rupees.
Well, surely there should be some rupees and chicken on the floor or something now.
There should, yeah. Of course, if you break the wall as well, you'll get a fully cooked chicken.
Ow.
Oof. Again, right in the sternum. Now take his mace. It's a +1 mace of beaking.
Yeah.
Come here, girl. I'm going to sacrifice you. Stop resisting.
You see, that's what I wanted to see. Conan with an axe and the sword at the same time.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping
and too
we're going to see him.
convenient.
Yeah, but I'm hoping we get to see him fight some people now, doing kind of spinny fighting with the two together.
Dual wielding axe, and oh no, she got the little pitiful dagger.
No, not like that. I want like proper.
There he is. There's Dagoth. Oh god, he's as Lovecraftian as I thought.
Ooh.
Oof.
Exactly right, Edward. Though your god looks silly.
Now it just looks terrifying.
Did they actually establish what would happen if she wasn't slaughtered when the god appeared? Is it they don't get control of him or something?
Yeah, they said a great nastiness would happen to them. A great shitstorm would befall them.
I will hit him with my stick.
This is Lovecraftian. It's got like fish-like tendencies as well. Who wakes me from
It does look a bit like the Fly
nap?
from The Fly 2.
Oh god, we don't speak at The Fly 2.
No, I don't think I'm strong enough to do The Fly 2.
Is that going to have to be one of the ones I do without you?
Can you do it with the dog scene at the beginning, Dom?
Not sober. Come on, Conan, you can kill a god.
Come on, Conan.
Yeah, do it.
Wow.
Yeah. Hell of a shot.
Come on. I would say, though, that monster's very Doctor Who.
I was going to say Power Rangers. It
It is Power Rangers / Doctor Who. It's a shame that the...
Evil Lynn now just needs to throw her staff down at him. Let my monster grow! And then all of the party, it's morphin time, and they just congeal together. They step on each other's shoulders.
I like the fact that the princess is shielding herself behind the weakest member of the party.
Yeah. Something. Yeah, you gotta look out for the glowing spot, which will be his weak zone.
Okay. Wizard, do something, wizard. Don't just offer a bit of advice.
Admittedly, the horn does look better than it did when he was a Shrek-C statue. Get off me, horn! Oh! It's like picking up a scab, isn't it? Satisfying,
do you know what it reminds me of?
Do you
know what it reminds me of? When I was a kid. When I was 14, I had a big verruca on my foot, and I pulled it out of my foot with a pair of pliers.
Oh!
Reminds me of that with the root and everything.
Yeah! Again, that would be disgusting, but satisfying.
Oh, it hurt.
Don't need that piece of crap. I'll stab him with my sword.
That's right.
Killed an old god.
This end battle reminds me a little bit of the end battle against the demon in Supergirl, which was also a 1984 movie.
Yeah. Ooh. Did your foot also ooze green viscous fluid after you removed it?
Just bled a lot. It hurt, I can tell you that.
Shank it.
I love that. Yeah. Give him a little stab yourself. And wait for him to move a finger and you go, whoa,
yeah.
Away. I would have liked it, actually, if the monster actually just moved a little bit and Conan had to run over and stab it and the whole theme started again.
Da, da, da.
Is that a pig
now the town queen.
Wearing?
Yeah, it is a pig necklace, isn't it? Your hair, somehow, looks even more ridiculous. Why are you wearing pigtails?
You look like the Amazon warrior version of Punky Brewster.
I was going to say, like, Tank Girl.
Yeah, Pippi Longstocking as well, Mad Matt.
You dealt the killing blow to Dagoth. Ouch. Do I qualify as court fool?
Do I qualify as the jester?
I mean, the fool was the only one who was able to diss the king back in the day, so they had quite a good gig.
Looking round.
Not you! Not you! Get back!
Not you! Not you!
You divined where I was based on the fact that there was nowhere else in...
He's like...
Fake it till you make it. Hey, Akiro. Talk about being underqualified for the freaking
I'm still
job.
looking at the pig necklace.
Yeah, I know. You can't take your eyes off it.
It's the leg.
Because his little legs move.
Who here would not like a pig necklace like that? Yeah, Conan is the court bouncer.
I'm not going to be second fiddle.
The only thing is now, shouldn't she give him a fabulous jewel-encrusted upgraded sword for further adventures?
Yeah. Or at least give him a jewel or something to upgrade his sword.
Exactly.
Oh, he lost his pants, though. He went back to his original uniform.
Yeah.
The DLC expired.
Take the pig necklace to remember me. This is the film I want.
I know.
Who doesn't want this?
They keep teasing us with it.
But that is
another story.
Oh. Well, everybody, that was Conan the Destroyer. What a great time I had with that. Thank you, Dom. That was so much fun. Let's take our comments from our community over on YouTube and Discord. Yeah, apparently Sharon Universal don't want it. Fraglord, maybe Disney Plus could make a King Conan. That would be awesome. It would be so awesome. Lizardman, why was there no third movie? This movie bombed that hard? I think possibly Arnie's... The problem with Arnie was, after this, his career went like that and his price tag went like that. But I would love a King Conan movie. Maybe one day Crom will let us have it with Arnie. But Dom, give me your thoughts on it.
Oh, it's goofy, schlocky fun. I loved it. I miss this kind of fantasy. This fantasy that's halfway between Flash Gordon and He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. That little middle ground. Exactly. It makes me long for these days.
Well, we kind of have, as Mad Matt says, we kind of have a third movie in a way, but he's not Conan. Is we have Red Sonja, which we could do at a future watch party, but not next week. So, going through the comments from our community, Eric, great movie. Was really long ago when I last saw it. Sharon, good fun, great time, good company. Phonic, so silly, but works in the right company. Thank you. Well, thank you, Phonic. Brain White was a great movie. And Chaos Fear says, by Crom, it was an adventure. Exactly. Fraglord, more Conan would be good. I prefer the first one, but more magic and diamonds are demons, are always welcome. Well, we will be back in 7 days'
diamonds
time.
In there.
We will be back in 7 days' time with a horror movie. And I'm going to get the other title for the movie for certain people. We will be watching the 1992 film from Peter Jackson, Brain Dead, also known as Dead Alive in North America. Yes. So we will be watching that. Yes, Americans, please pay attention. Daylight savings time starts in America, but it doesn't in the UK. So the disparity of the time gap will grow, but we will, of course, put on our socials what the relevant time is. Lizardman, have a look on Just Watch.
Going from schlocky fantasy to schlocky horror. I'm looking forward to it.
So we're going to have a great time, everybody. So for the next 7 days, please be kind, look after each other, and stay safe. And we will see you in 7 days' time. Until then, bye-bye.